Welcome to this Maya modeling tutorial for games and or virtual reality presented by me, Charlie Matthews. I'm glad you're here watching this video. It's good of you. Let's get into it. So, I'm guessing you're a beginner, otherwise you wouldn't be watching my videos. So, we'll do a little bit of an intro while we're getting into things. So, there's your obvious file, edits, windows. If you work a PC, you've used those before. So, other things you'll get used to as and when we go. More importantly, this little drop-down menu puts you into different modes for modeling, rigging, animation, special effects. But as this is a modeling tutorial, we're going to leave it in modeling, so make sure you're on that. Make sure you're selected polygons here. That's another menu of a similar orience. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make like a barrel, maybe a crate, get you used to the controls and stuff. So as you see, I'm zooming in and out using my center wheel. I'm sure if you don't have one of those, you know what you're playing at, really. But one of the most important things we need to do, I use UE4, and if you're following my videos, you're using UE4, or you should be. So we need to set up the grid to match. Mine probably already is, but we'll do it anyway. So we want to go display, grid, and then the little box on the side there. And you're going to see we want it set like that. So 1010 and 1. 1010 and 1. Apply and close. Boom. Another thing I always tend to do when I open a new scene is to create something a similar size to a character to scale off of. So just press the cube there and you'll see a little cube appear in the center. And then if you go over to your panel over here, if that's not there, you want to click that one there, you see that? And then polycube 1. And for width, you want to go 60, height 180, and depth also 60. And that is the basic sort of character size in Unreal. So we can use that as a nice little scaler. That's what I tend to do anyway. And if you see this little magnet button up here with a little grid next to it, that is the snap to grid. If you click that, you'll notice a slight snap as I move stuff, so it is snapping to the grid values. And you'll also see that I changed the position of the gizmo, and you can do that by pressing insert, and you can move it freely, or you can hold V and have it snap to your vertexes. So there's stage 1, a box dude. And then let's go ahead and create a barrel. So up here we've got some basic shapes to start with, so I reckon a cylinder sounds like the smart one, let's say. And then for your tools, you can press W for move, E for rotate, and R for scale. So let's scale her up. W for move, scale it a bit more maybe. And then, we want some shapes. So now we get into the more interesting aspects of 3D modeling. I mean, it's all shapes within shapes, that thing in maths that none of us probably really paid attention to. I know I didn't. I wish I did now. So, we need to create more shapes within this shape to create a new shape. Yeah, shapeception. So if we hold down space and go to Mesh Tools, and then go Insert Edge Loop, and then if you click and hold, you'll see you'll insert an edge. So let's go about there, and another, and then let's press our W key, double click the edge, then hold Shift, double click the other edge, and then touch R, and we can scale those out to create a new shape. And it's sort of looking barrel-y, it's getting to that nature. So if I press G, it's going to take me back to the last tool I used. So it's the edge loop. We can throw a few more in. Now if I hold down right click, you'll see it allows me to change the mode I'm in. So object mode will move the entire object. Edges will allow you to select edges, faces, and vertexes. All have their own uses in, various ways, as you'll discover. But to do things in a uniform way, we want to use edges and scale again. There we go, a bit more of a barrel-y sort of shape. Looking a bit more barrel-esque, wouldn't you say? And then we want to select these faces at the top by just pressing shift and select, but be careful you're not selecting any other faces. Or another way that I like to do this is by clicking on UV at the top here, bringing up the UV editor, and then it's a much easier way of selecting the faces. Look at that. Excuse me. And then if we go up here, you'll see this extrude tool. Let's click that, and then click this little gizmo-y bit on the side here, and then click any one of these just once, and you'll see this blue one appear. And then you can scale in those faces, and then press G to use the tool again. This time just pull it down, and there we've got our top of the barrel, just to add that little bit more shape. You see it coming to life now, didn't you? Now you could, if you wanted, go back to edge mode, insert edge loop again, and let's just put two really close here, and then select these two, press R, and we can scale out a little band if you wanted, if you were feeling that. But the edges aren't really looking right there. So basically what that means is they're softened edges. So if we select these edges by shift and double clicking all of them, and then go to mesh display up here, you'll see we can harden edge, and that will fix that. And we have a sort of barrel-y looking shape. Wouldn't you agree? Rather, old chap. But now you're probably thinking, oh, I kind of want it to look like a barrel and not a grey barrel shape. And that's where the UV editor comes into it, and Photoshop if you have it. I'm hoping you do. So as you can see, this is basically the net shape of the object. So if it was a cube, for example, it's the shape everyone would expect it to be, that T shape. It is just an unwrapped version of the shape. But to be able to paint it properly, you want it to scale right. So as you can see, if I select some faces, they're much thicker on the actual object than they are on the map. So you want to scale those out to look more like the right size, yeah? And if you click this checkered box here, it gives you a map so you can see if it's stretched or not. So if I push them in, you can see that that's not right. It's stretching. So I pull it back out and get the right shape from that. And you can also click this little puppy here to get a bit of colour. If they're appearing red like that, it means they're facing the wrong way. So you flip it using this tool here, so it's blue, the nice, yes, Jedi versus Sith colours. And yeah, that's pretty much. You can just double click and move the UVs around, and then maybe make them a bit bigger on your map. And there you go, so there's the net shape of our barrel here. And then we want to take that to Photoshop, so to do that, you hold right click and go over to UV, select all, and then in polygons, UV snapshot down the bottom here. Or you might just see that symbol. You want to click that and select where you want it to go and the size you want it to be. I'm just going to throw it somewhere random for now. We'll call it Bazza, because I'm just that guy. I am that guy. And I'm going to save it. Okay, Bazza. And then if we go Photoshop, X that off, save it, open, and there's our Bazza. We open up our Bazza, and ooh, there it is, ready to texture. What a fantastic treat. Now, there's many ways you can go about this. If you're an artist, you know, you can hand paint that, or you can do what many people do, you know, get photo textures and manipulate those in Photoshop. There's, you know, whichever way you really want to go about it. So, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of making this video a bit quicker. I'm going to look for one that I've probably already done somewhere in my life. It will be around here somewhere. For the hell of it, I'm just going to do it quick. So let's go on the internet and type in barrel textures. And when you look at that, it does not come up short. We'll use this puppy just for the sake of the tutorial. I'm not making money off it, so you know, should be cool. Sneep. There you go, so you can see this guy's probably already done something exactly like this. And he set it up for us perfect. What a good old boy. So we can move these, you know what, let's put them on a different layer. Right click, layer via cut. This isn't a Photoshop tutorial. We'll select those, we'll move it. Shape that. We'll move those. Make them a bit bigger. And you can tell I'm doing this real quick just for the sake of this video to show you what's what, because you don't know what's what. You spend a lot more time on it yourself, you know, do it properly. You can see I've chopped a bit of it off. So there you go, and then you can just save that as a TGA or target down the bottom there, which is already what it is anyway. Replace it, 24 pixels, and then we'll go back to Maya. We'll right click and hold object mode, minimize that, and then we'll right click and hold again, and down the bottom here you'll see assign new material. So we'll do that. Touch Lambert and color in this corner here, and in the center you'll see file. Click on the little file, find where you saved your Bazza. I'll save mine there. We'll open it up. Oh, but nothing's happened. But if you press 5 or 6, sorry, and there you go. Bazza. It's not perfect because I speed ran it, but you get the idea. We have some form of barrel, and if you don't think it looks right, like I don't, for example, we can edit some things in here. Like this, for example. Watch as it stretches. You see that? Like if I put them down there and them up there, see how it works? And that is, the absolute Billy basics right there. That is enough for you to toy around, play a little bit, try and make a better barrel than mine, because it sucks, There's many things you could do, go into vertex mode, grab these two, pull it up, and then over here we'll grab these two, we'll pull them up a bit, and suddenly, you got a bit of a crack or a crevice, a nook. You could add more bands, add a little cork in the top if you think you got it in you. You know what? I'll be a friend and I'll show you. If I select, I didn't want to do that really. See that? I messed up and didn't do it all properly. But watch this. We'll click all those faces. We'll click extrude. Do what we did earlier. Make another little hole. And then if we just move it over here, press G, and then lift it up, and you can see that would make a nice little cork. You'd have to remap it a bit, which is another video, trust me. Or you could just, grab all the faces and UV, automatic UV, but it doesn't work very well, as you can tell. But that is the absolute Billy basics. Stay tuned for more tutorial videos. I hope you enjoyed. Peas out. Mushrooms.